Never, never, never die. 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 Never die.
All right. This is the Angry Dad. Thank you guys for tuning in. But before we get into today's podcast, I'd like to thank Everyday Fit Life. Look, if you're looking to start a training program, you're looking for a diet program, you're looking for a direction, a point, a path, something to follow. This could change your life by changing your diet, changing the way you eat, and not just changing it, but creating a lifestyle with it because it's manageable. This is sustainable. That's the whole thing, is making something that's sustainable that you can follow, that's not going to let you fall off. It's not no fad diet. It's just no nonsense, blueprinted out step by step, eat like this, lose weight. And it's not cumbersome. You know what I'm saying? It's the food you want to eat, the flavors that you like. It's just a different way of thinking to just eating. You know what I'm saying? It's not even a diet. It's just eating and just eating in the correct format. Easy as that. So links in the notes, 20% off. There's a code. Make sure you look at the notes to get the code. 20% off at checkout. Let's get into today's show. You know, a lot of motivation. I always try to push motivation. I also try to push discipline. You know, when with motivation, it comes with, I got to do this. I got to do that. There's so much in life that can demotivate you. And you can't think of, I need to be motivated. I need this. I need that. It's like, no, you got to have a goal. And not just any goal, but you have to have a specific goal of what you want to achieve in your life, whether it's in life, in fitness, in any facet. All right. You got to make small, achievable goals. Look, we all have a big overarching goal. You know what I'm saying? Really think about that. We all have this large overarching, like, I want to be rich. I want to be famous. I want to be stable. I want to buy a little house out in the middle of nowhere where no one can bother me, with plenty of acreage to do whatever I fucking want. Look, we all have those giant goals. But what is the smallest goal that you can complete? Something that you can hold and fucking be like, look, this is manageable. I can do this. All right. Let me just give you an example. I'm going to meal prep this week. So every single day this week, I eat. I can have food. This week, I'm going to go on a walk after dinner. I'm going to stretch in the morning. I'm going to read a book this week, and I'm going to consistently read it and not get off. Like I said, there's small goals that you can set yourself up that lead up to larger goals. All right. It's all about being smart and strategic with what you're trying to do with your life. Always. The little steps add up. No matter what, if you walk 1,000 miles, you still got to start with the first mile. The small goal. The 1,000 miles, that's the long-term goal. But you got to hit the first goal, which is that first mile. You see what I'm saying? You have to break things down into chunks. We have one long life. And if you have a large goal, like I said, whether it be big, whether it be small, whether it just be a lifestyle change, whether it be anything that you want to do, you have to set these things up. All right. You know, I'm really big on making sure that you set yourself up for success. All right. You have to. You have to make these small, achievable goals to get to each step. All right. And like I said, fitness is what I know. So that's what I use. This week, I'm going to meal prep. Every day after dinner, I'm going to go on a 10-minute walk. You see those small, achievable goals? So to eat better, to lose weight, you have to eat on a schedule. Like I said, whether it's 3 times a day, 4 times a day, 5 times a day. But there needs to be a set time for each one of those meals. And like, I'm going to hit every single meal this week on time. I'm going to eat breakfast in the morning, lunch in the afternoon, dinner at night. Those are small, achievable goals. I'm going to hold myself accountable to hit these goals, to achieve these goals. You know, when you hold yourself accountable, you have a sense of accomplishment. You have a sense of, I did this. I made this happen. I feel better. It releases endorphins. It helps you feel better and pushes you in the right direction, because the more you do it, the better you'll feel. All right. The goal could be, just this week, I'm going to eat on time every single day, and I'm not going to skip. I'm going to eat every meal and not skip. Whatever the meal is, I'm going to eat it and I'm going to move on to the next. Then the following week, I'm going to hold eating all my meals on time. And then plus I'm going to add, I'm going to go on this walk after each one of my dinner. Each time I eat dinner, immediately after, I'm going to put my shoes on and walk straight out the door. No thought to it. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm not going to even pay attention to that. I'm literally just going to put on my shoes and go for that walk. And then after you finish that walk, guess what? You've released more endorphins because guess what you did? You held yourself accountable for the first goal of eating on time. And now you're holding yourself accountable for taking that walk after dinner. And when you're done, you've just accomplished two goals. There's a lot of things in life that hold you back. I don't have time. I can't do this. I'm not strong enough. I'm not smart enough. Don't have any opportunity to do anything. Look, we all have the same 24 hours. We literally do. There's no escaping time. It's up to you to prioritize yourself and prioritize your time. All right. Look, we all have responsibilities. We all have things that we have to accomplish every day. Our schedules are completely out of whack. No one's on the same fucking schedule, but we all have the same 24 hours. If that requires you to sleep a little bit less, then guess the fuck what, you sleep a little bit less. If you need to get up and prep your food, prep the day, that's what you have to do to accomplish your goal. All right. That's just what it is. We hold ourselves back because we let ourselves down. We don't hold ourselves responsible. We don't hold ourselves accountable. We just think we'll put it off to the next day. But every time you put it off to the next day, you just wasted a day of your life. Look, it sucks to say, but we only have one life and we only have so much time in that life, so many days in that life. Do you want to feel horrible every single day of that life? Or do you want to feel better? Do you want to feel accomplished? Do you want to feel like you've achieved something? It feels good when we achieve something. It's just holding ourselves accountable enough to be better for ourselves. We all have to. Trust me. Hey, I used to be 450 pounds. I was a fat fucking piece of shit who fucking just ate, worked, and never fucking did anything because that's just who I was. I don't have enough time. I work 12, 14 hours days, 6 days a week. I don't have time. I'm exhausted. My job's very grueling. My job is very fucking tired. Like, I can't do this. And that's how I lived my life for a long fucking time. How many of us sound like that? I work 8 hours a day and then I have enough time to come home, cook, clean, take care of the kids, do all these things. But I've never given myself any time to enjoy my life, to enjoy the things that I want to do. We put ourselves off because we don't feel that we're important. A lot of us do that. A lot of us don't feel important in our lives. We just need to accomplish what we need to accomplish. I have these things that I need to hit every day, and then my family's taken care of, or my responsibilities are taken care of, whether you have a family or not. We all fall into this pattern. But the thing is you got to get yourself out of that pattern, because if you take care of yourself better, and if you hold yourself accountable, your family, your kids, your husband, your wife, your brother, your sister, fucking people that are around you, that you're holding yourself accountable, see that you're accomplishing your goals, and then that inspires. Whether it's subconsciously or consciously, it inspires. People follow patterns. The positive energy that you put off in your life leaches out to everyone around you that you surround yourself with. When you're successful, everyone else will be successful. A boat raises all ships. A tide raises all ships, or however it goes, because that's a real thing. When you surround yourself with people and you are one of those people, one of those persons in everybody's life that is trying to achieve and accomplish something that is not out of reach, but that is reasonable, those people around you will do the same thing. And then when you step out of those bounds of trying to do something that's unexpected, something that's great, you're trying to achieve a higher purpose and a higher goal. Those around you see that and follow that fucking path. They grow, they change, they achieve, they hold themselves accountable. They hold themselves to a different fucking level because that's what you do. All right. I try to do the same thing for my kids. I try to show my kids that, hey, I got a high work ethic. I handle business. I take care of responsibilities. I do everything I can to manage everything in my life and have time for the things that I want to do. Because one of the things that I always wanted to do was enjoy my time. I always wanted to relax. I always wish I had the ability to enjoy what I was doing at any moment in time without worrying about what needs to be done next. Because when you live in this high capacity of fucking, I just need to get done, get done, get done, get done, they live like that. They don't take the time to smell the roses. They don't take the time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. That's what they know. That's how they live. That's what they see. But when you hold yourself responsible, accountable, and fucking enjoy your life, enjoy your time, and handle all your responsibilities at the time, and understanding, like, look, I set this boundary of like, this is my work life, this is my home life. These are my responsibilities, these are my enjoyments. This is what I'm doing, and so I can do these things. And when you show that and you live that, god damn, it feels fucking good. It feels so fucking good. It's a relief. It's a fucking lift, a weight off your fucking shoulder because you've learned how to relax. How many of us always feel like we don't have enough time during the day? And man, I'm worn out. I'm exhausted. I'm tired, but I'm rested. It's because we're constantly overdriving our brain in working more, working harder, and fucking really pushing ourselves to the fucking red line. And look, we have to do that. But that's one of those things. Like I said, it's about holding yourself responsible and accountable to fucking get this shit done. Manage your life in the ways it needs to be done. Prioritize your time, prioritize your needs, prioritize your family in the way you need to be. And it all starts with you. It always starts with you. Everything starts with you. The better you are, the better everything else will be. And that's the God's honest truth right there. You have to. It's a thin line to walk, but when you master that fucking walk, shit, just like anything else, takes fucking practice. It takes fucking practice. It just didn't happen overnight for me. All right. I still stress out on shit, but at the same fucking time, I take that deep fucking breath, center my fucking self, and understand, what am I trying to accomplish? What are my goals today? What are my goals in 5 days? What are my goals in a week? What are my goals in a month? What am I trying to achieve right now? And because I'm trying to achieve these things, I'm doing these things. I set these goals one step at a time. It might be a couple of goals in a day. It might be one goal a day. Look, every day's fucking different, but I try to achieve what needs to get done so I can enjoy my life, so I can enjoy what I do, so I can enjoy my family, so I can do the things that I really want to do. And when I get that done, God damn it. God damn it. It's the best fucking feeling in the world. This is a methodology. This is a mindset. This is something that has to be built brick by brick, piece by fucking piece. All right. Everybody's got to have that aha click in the brain, fucking light bulb turn on, figure it the fuck out, and understand that, God, I want that. I need that. This is what needs to happen. You have to line your own stars up to get shit fucking done. And that's the real fucking truth. That is the real fucking truth. There's no one here to save you. There's no one here to hand you a magic fucking pill. There's no one to fucking fix your life. You have to fix it yourself. All right. Everybody takes a different fucking path. Everyone has a different amount of time. But at the same fucking time, once you realize what you want to do and you start with yourself, because it is not selfish to start with yourself. You need to take care of yourself. You need to eat right. You need to take, like bathe, clean, manage, manicure, everything. There's so many aspects that you have to start with yourself. So then it trickles down to everybody else. Because the more you succeed, the more everyone around you will succeed. It's the God's honest truth. That's just how it goes. All right. When I started pushing myself to the limits of getting shit done and trying to be the person that I wanted to be, I saw a change in my family. I saw a change in my kids, and their personalities came out. Their individuality started showing because guess what? I'm being myself. They can be them. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. All right. If you're stressed out ball and you're fucking like just moaning and groaning and pouting around the house, upset, angry, Nobody wants to talk to you. They're just like, look, don't bother them. And that's a real fucking reality for a lot of us. Because I know it was for me. I was always on edge. Shit was just always stressing me out. I'm a ball of stress, a volcano getting ready to blow because I didn't know how to manage my feelings, my emotions, my thoughts, any of that. I was just like, I just a fucking powder keg ready to pop. But over time, over practice, I figured out like I can let shit go. I don't need to be upset. I don't need to be mad. I don't need to fucking be like this. I was tired of living like this. I'm tired of having these feelings. I'm tired of being drained. I'm tired of feeling like shit. I am exhausted from bullshit and I don't want it anymore. And I started making small goals. I want to do this. Only concentrated on one goal. I want to eat better. So I only ate better. I held myself to the highest responsibility, the highest accountability of I am going to do this. I'm going to make this a habit. I'm going to manifest this into my fucking life. It was a struggle. It was hard. Everybody's got to do their own fucking research, but guess the fuck what? That's just what it is. All right. I didn't have a blueprint. I just had to fucking read magazines on like people eat like this. I read books on people eat like this. You know what I'm saying? Keto, carnivore, fucking, paleo, fucking rice and chicken, fucking eating nothing but fucking ground beef, eating nothing but fucking fish. There's so many different things that you can do, but I weeded through it. I found what works for me. And I figured out that I could eat what I want, but I got to eat it the right way. And when I did that, all of a sudden I lost weight. All of a sudden I can fucking breathe. All of a sudden my blood pressure's gone. All of a sudden I'm healthier. I'm skinnier. I'm fucking fit. And then I'm going to get good at working out. And then I did my own research. I learned how to train. I learned how to lift. I learned how to manage my life in that capacity of fucking eating right and training right. And I'm just using this as an example because there's so many different ways that we can all set fucking goals. Fitness is just what I know. Because guess what? I want to go to school. Well, let me research what I want to do. Let me figure out what I want to do. Let me write these things down. You know what? I want to be an accountant. I want to go to medical school. I want to do EKG. I want to fucking be a business manager. I want to work at a dental office. Like I said, I'm just making up fucking jobs, but I'm just saying all of these things require school, require college, and require effort. You could set the first fucking goal of like, I'm going to call the counselor. I'm going to make an appointment to speak to somebody. I'm going to Google today 4 or 5 different colleges and what they recommend because everything's a website a fucking way. We all have an iPhone. We all have an Android. We all have a laptop. We all have access to the internet. And all you have to do is you don't even have to type it in. You could do type the text. Hey, Google, search me a college close by with these courses. You can literally like, how do I lay out my college career of becoming a dental assistant, becoming a fucking accountant, becoming a fucking project manager? I want to be an engineer, and it'll blueprint it out of what you need to search, what you need to do, who you need to call. It's that we're in the age of technology where everything's a finger touch, a keyboard stroke away. And all you got to do is want to start, set that goal. And like I said, the first goal, research it. Second goal, talk to the school. After that, figure out financing. Figure out if I need to set a goal of I'm going to apply for grants and see what I can get that will cover my school. Because a lot of us qualify for grants. A lot of us don't make enough money to go to school, but you can get the money to go to school. You just got to fill out the paperwork. Talk to somebody who knows how to fill out the paperwork. Like I said, there's so many avenues and access to change your life. And I'm always a big person on figure out what you want to do and get it done. Even if one of your goals is figuring out what you need to want to do, then you set that goal and you start trying shit out. I didn't like this. Oh, I like this, but not that much. We all have the same 24 hours and we can all do this. And I encourage everybody here listening to this. If you want to change your life, that's how you change it. You set these small goals and you accomplish these small goals. You reach these goals and then you set the next goal. All right. They don't have to be these giant milestones in your life because we will get to those when we get to those. It's just all about knocking out the small things to get to the big things. I want people to realize that. I want people to understand that. It's not a mountain out there. All right. You ain't got this treacherous trail that you got to follow. All you got to do is just take one step at a time. And when you need to stop, you stop. You catch your breath, you eat some food, you get your wits about yourself, and then you blaze on down. Like I said, it's not meant to happen overnight. Nothing happens overnight ever. It's all about taking the small steps, planning shit out, and getting shit done. All right. Regardless of how you feel, regardless if you're tired, regardless of the bullshit going on in your life, nothing will ever change until you want to change, until you're ready to become who you want to become. None of this will ever happen until you want to accomplish it. It's one of the things. You can always take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. But the thing is, it'll eventually get thirsty, and then it will drink. When you become thirsty, you'll be like, "Oh, I should drink some water." And then all of a sudden, that's a goal. And then you just got it done. I want people to understand this. It's one step at a time. Don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. Just understand that it's one insignificant step in the right direction. And I believe in you. And I know that you can do it. Trust me, because if I can, you can. I'm nobody out here in this world. I'm just speaking into the ether, hoping someone hears me, understands me, and knows that if I can do it, they can do it. There's no excuses. All right. You ain't got to dominate the world today, but you just need to start in the right direction. So guess the fuck what? Does the angry motherfucking dad, you want to watch my shit? YouTube. You want to listen to a Spreaker, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, SoundCloud, Deezer, iHeartRadio. This motherfucker's everywhere. You can easily fucking find it. Rate, review, like, subscribe, all that bullshit. I'm also part of the Inner Circle Podcast Network, group of powerful podcasters out there sharing their shit. That is innercirclepn.com. Take it on our websites, every one of our shows. Make sure you go check it the fuck out because we have shows as The Plunge, Failing Hollywood, The Untrained Eye, Simmons, and more. And shit happens when you party naked. So make sure you go check it the fuck out. And I'll see y'all motherfuckers on the next one. Fuck.
Never, never die. Always living, always living, always living, always living, always living, always living.